Behind everything beautiful is always something ugly.
Hey, I'm not ugly. You're ugly.
So you're trying to tell me you're beautiful then?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what I'm talking about literally, because I'm going to give a figurative story. I'm talking like, for instance, if you take apart this beautiful wall, you're going to find wires and dust and beams and studs. You're going to find ugly. I'm looking at some beautiful guitars right now. If you start to take those apart, you're going to find ugly. If you take a car engine apart, you're not going to see the beautiful car anymore, okay? So that's what I'm talking about literally. Now, figuratively, I'm about to go off. I'm going to rant a little bit. And I don't want to be the kind of YouTuber that rants when people come and put hateful comments. But I feel like we're family here and we can talk about it. Because I see other people rant and I love to go watch the rants. But I hate what... Oh,
really?
This is the second time I'm trying to record this and his phone keeps going off. I hate when people go to the comments and say, don't worry about it, boo, you do you, they're only haters, they're jealous, yada yada. Joshua, what's that on the ground? Is that the pilot?
I think so. I mean, he looks really dinged up.
A plane crashed on the 405 freeway. People are rushing to his aid. So anyways... So don't put any of those comments. Don't say, you do you, boo. They'll just say, Barbara, girl, we understand. That's all I want to hear. Because that's when people come and they rant to you and they tell you stuff that's going on, they don't even want your advice. They just want you to say, there, I understand. In real life. I'm talking about real life. So this lady came to my channel, the cooking channel, with a video that's called Their Subscriber. You all know I had to make that video as a prerequisite to turn it into the girl that's running the Real Women of YouTube channel. Just so I can get one video of content on there so all the other people who are invited to join that channel can find me. That's my main goal. You know what I mean? I'm not finna join any network where I have to pay money. So this is kind of like joining a network where you can do it for free. She may not accept me. Even after I've made the video, she may not accept me accept me. I can't even talk today. Because she's trying to help out smaller channels. And you know I have 33,000 subscribers. So she might say, you have too many subscribers, but we'll put one on your other channel that has less subscribers. And I may have to go do the video there. You know what I mean? So I'm just following the rules, trying to join this thing because I want to get exposure. This woman came at me, can't even remember her name even if I tried. And she wrote on the page, goodbye, Barbara. Kind of like if she was a longtime viewer but doesn't speak. And she said, I'm not joining that group or, subscribing to that channel because I get a bad vibe from the host. Poppycock. She doesn't get no bad vibe from the host. She's been watching that girl the whole time because the girl had controversy. That's why I said in my video, I've belonged to her Facebook page forever, but I didn't comment or participate because, there was some controversy going on. But now she's cleaned up her channel. She's doing challenges and pranks. And she's also doing, what's the other thing, Josh? She's doing vlogging, put out content. Sometimes she does makeup tutorial. I love it for the little baby girl because she's so cute. Reminds me of Jada. I'm not joining that girl's channel. She made a separate YouTube channel to put people, to get their content going. And I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm sorry. So the girl goes on to say, you should read your Bible. I'm like, oh my God, does she really even know me? I live in my Bible, okay? And she says, because the word says, what does lightness have to do with darkness? Or some crap like that. I'm like, who's she calling lightness? Who's she calling darkness? Am I the light? Is the girl the dark? Because either way, I'm offended. Because I don't see that girl as darkness. I see that girl as a young girl of 26 trying to find her way through a very, very young marriage because she's only been married about 5 years. She got married young. The guy is young. The guy is still sowing his wild oats. And sometimes if I could sit her down and talk to her as a 50-year-old talking to a 26-year-old, I would tell her, don't put your husband's fights with you on YouTube. Yes, it gets views and stuff, but it'll come back to bite you later when you want to make it work with him and the baby will see it when she gets older and stuff like that. But other than that, I wouldn't say nothing else because the girl obviously making some money. So it just really bugged me that lady came and said that. So I went ahead and deleted. I didn't block her, but I deleted her post off of my page because I can control my page. And I don't have to see that crap out all day long that's going to, make me angry. So that's all I wanted to rant about. It's like, like Joshua always says, you get 90,000 I love yous and you get that one thing that slaps you in the face and you just want to fight. Okay? So, but I'm so glad that I have you guys here. I suppose I could have submitted my vlog channel to the girl try to grow it. But there's something about my little vlog, even though it doesn't make a lot of money and it's a lot of work because, I put up a video a day. I love the intimacy that we have. I love that we're a family. I love that a lot of you have my phone number. I love that I have you guys' phone number. And I love that even when things are going on behind the scene, good and bad, I can text you or call you to give you a heads up as to what's coming up, because then you guys can advise me. You guys can help me through it. And I really and truly like that my vlogs are building a community of friends that I would have not had if I didn't do it that way. Mom's dead and gone, and I don't know how one little person can be missing out of a family and the family seems to just be in shambles. Right now my older brother lives in Florida, my younger brother lives here, but he's caught up in his own little world, which you can't be mad. He's only 30 something. And then my sister went to Belize. She's having a birthday party tomorrow, so her birthday's tomorrow, and it's just me and my dad. It's just us, right, Josh?
Mm-hmm,
it's just us.
It, yeah.
So we're gonna try to find money Joshua's account to go buy stuff for a barbecue for Tuesday, and we gotta go do it now because the stuff's on sale now, and if you don't go now, you're gonna get crap in the next couple of days.
Yeah, you're gonna get the little dinky ribs and the little dinky chickens.
So I think that's what, Joanna, I'll eat lunch first. I'm still taking the steroids, and I'm still treating this arm with cold and stuff like if I'm still in pain, because when the steroids are done, I want this to be healed. But it's hard for me to take the steroids because you have to eat so many meals with it, because it's like, take one before breakfast, take one after, it's not one, it's different dosage. It goes down each day. And after lunch, after dinner, before bed, I'm like, what? There's too many pills. That's why I'm gonna make sure I eat healthy and keep myself, in shape, because I don't want to be on pills. No days of my life. I see people open, like my friend Leah has to open a little box like that with 1 billion pills because she has lupus. I mean, lupus is something she couldn't avoid, of course, but it's like I don't want to let that be my life, So, Josh, what's the next eating show that we're gonna do?
Chinese food, I believe.
Chinese food. And
makes me sick in the summer.
You're gonna see the aftermath. After Joshua eat that Chinese food, he's gonna be laid up in the bed because the MSG does him bad, but that doesn't stop him from eating Chinese food at least twice a year. You don't eat it more than that, right?
Like once a year now.
Once a year.
It's a rarity. Yeah.
He hasn't ate it yet this year, so he's gonna do it for my show. He's gonna take one for the team because Barbara don't eat Chinese food. I have not eaten Chinese food since 2003, and if somebody invited me to a birthday party and it's at a Chinese food restaurant, I would probably attend but not eat.
It sucks because she loves it, but it just does her really bad.
They put MSG in it.
Yeah.
And no matter if they tell you they don't, everything is cooked with soy sauce and that has it built in. So I'm like, nah, it's okay. I pass. So I remember a friend of mine one time wanted to throw me a little birthday dinner, or she wanted to take me and the family out to for my birthday. And she's like, let's go Chinese. Like, child, So they took, where did they take me to? Where did they take me to, Josh? Oh, hometown buffet. Oh, we could go do a eating show at the hometown buffet, Josh.
They're so expensive.
I know it's expensive, but it could just be me, you, and Daddy. Nobody else has to know.
That's true. They used to be affordable back in the day, but now the prices are jacked up. They charge you more for soda.
I'll show you. Yeah, the soda is separate, and I don't ever bite.
Yeah.
But I'll show you how I eat at a buffet restaurant. I don't eat hardly any carb, and I just go for a plate full of meat.
Yep.
I don't eat any of the vegetables.
You can't fill up on carbs. You gotta get the meat.
I don't eat the vegetables because they wash those lettuce and spinach and stuff in this thing that looks like simple green, and they bring it back to life to make it look like it was alive, but that thing was already dead. So I don't eat vegetables at restaurants if I don't have to. If that's just the part of the meal that is in it that's gonna make me hungry, if I don't eat it, then I'll eat it. But other than that, it's all meats, maybe 1 or 2 serving of something carb, and then a piece of bread pudding. And that's how I eat at the buffet restaurants. So I can show you guys my eating thing there. But we have to get money first to do any of this mess. We have to sell one of these cars. I can't believe this woman turned this car down for rare air. Lady, are you for real?
Why did you not ask us on the phone about that?
Because she had no damn money. She's a looky-loo. I'm tired of these looky-loos coming to see this car and not buy it.
Right.
The Joe looked up a 2010 because this is a 2006. Oh, he arrived. This one that killed his son. So he looked up a 2010 and that didn't even have rear air. So I don't know where she's gonna find rear air. Probably up her rear. So it's like,
Jada's car
Barbara's bossy today.
Jada's cars does, but it hasn't let this see.
Yeah, Jada's car has the rear air because Jada's car is an SUV, not a minivan. It's the same Chrysler, but I don't like leather seats because Jada would have sold her car. I was like, this? Ho. Just go home. Please, because she was starting to like tick me off.
Like, why did you come?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you come if you weren't serious? I don't get that. Why would you not ask about rare air? Because that's a make or break thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Let me tell you, that guy looked like the guy from Red.
Yeah.
From the show that I watched, The Blacklist. It looks like the guy that helps him out with stuff. The guy that's coming off the plane, bringing back that guy that killed his baby.
He definitely looks like he'd be a cop.
Let's see how this fool gonna come off looking like the Joker with some orange blonde hair.
They showed him laughing in the court room.
Yeah. Did you all see where that lady Mika and the guy Average Joe didn't even go on their vacation because they had to come back and answer hot Cheetos? Oh my God, this thing's getting hot. I'm waiting to see them take this guy off. Look at this idiot. Shove him down the stairs. They should let him hit his head on the top of the plane.
They should. They should have been like, oops.
Oh no, a lady they handle on too? That's a lady, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So you just killed his son, huh?
How you gonna take this boy to Disneyland and come back and kill this baby? But they gonna find that baby's body, you know, because he looks dumb. Because if I killed my baby and I'm trying to evade the authorities, I might not have the heart to chop my baby up into pieces and put it in a vat of acid somewhere and send it to Malaysia. Barbara watched too much Criminal Minds.
A little bit too much bad.
But I would pretend like I'm looking for him.
Right?
He didn't even pretend like he was looking for the boy. So I'm like, you guilty as sin, fool. The sheriff's brought him back from Vegas, and they're going to try him over here. And the poor mom. Y'all keep praying for the mom, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The poor mom, poor lady. If they find his dead body and they have an open funeral, I might attend that. Because this has been on my heart. Oh, this hurts my heart. That little boy looks so happy. He was only 5. He had his whole life ahead of him. I'm still praying that he just has him stashed somewhere.
No.
But I think he's dead. In my spirit, I feel like he's dead.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
Same.
And if it were my child, I'd want them to bring my baby home so I could bury him, you know?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Or when I die, I'll come back home.
You're not dying before me.
Joke's on you. I'll beat you to the grave.
No, you're not dying before me. None of my kids. It's not right. It's not right that a child die before its parent. Not right. Mama used to say that, and she won her bet. Mommy, I really thought Mommy was gonna live to be 84. That's where I saw her, 84, passing away at 84.
Because Grandma can still scrap, so it's not like she felt old. You know what I mean?
Daddy gonna come talk to me when I gone there Wednesday and talk about, you know, if I die, I want to be buried next to my dad in Dan Grieger or PG or something. I said, you crazy. I look at him and said, look, if you die here, you're gonna be buried here. If you die there, then you might have your wish. I said, that's if you die before we do, because nothing is guaranteed.
I subscribe to the Sunny in Philadelphia way, how Frank says if he dies, just throw him in the trash can. Just be done with it.
and I said, you're not even going to be buried next to your wife because Mommy is surrounded by a bunch of cholos.
She is.
Every time you go there, they're pouring out a 40 ounce for their homies.
She's in a very gangster spot of the cemetery.
No, let me tell you a word I said just now, wasi. I said Barbara wasi today. That's a Creole word meaning Joe, what wasi mean?
Oh, you told me?
No, it's like I'm hot. No, like I'm hot to fight. Like
a wasp.
But I have the words. I'm biting. I'm very biting today. I've got the words to flow out of me because I'm hot. When you're broke, you have to get hot sometimes. Sometimes when things are down, when you're sick, when you're sick in your body, when you're sick in your mind, when you're sick in your finances, sometimes you got to get up and just get pissed because you're never going to get to where you're supposed to be if you sit there in your own shite. Okay, and you know what that means. You know, you got to just get angry sometimes because you're never going to get into your future if your present becomes too comfortable. See, Jada? She had that mattress that was killing her. She threw it out there in the street and she's sleeping on an airbed. She says, my back feels so much better because I'm on an airbed and I don't have to be on that lumpy mattress. And that will motivate her now to save her money to buy a mattress. You know what I mean? I'm still hoping I get to review that mattress, but I doubt they're going to give it to me because the mattress is valued at $1,000. And all I'm worth is $100 to review it and 34,000 eyeballs on the thing. So they might just tell me no, but who knows? I asked, didn't I? And if they say no, move on.com. Don't even get offended. Next. And that's how you have to do. When Jada was in that one beauty contest, she had to get sponsors. She went to a lot of doors and knocked and they slammed the door in her face. And she just kept going and going and going. We went to Rotolo Chevrolet because that's here locally, and they told her, come back, you know, we give to these type of things, come back for this check. She went back 3 times and she got her little $50 check, and they said you came a little bit too late because you know, 2 other young ladies came before you did, and they got like the bigger prizes. Could have still been $50, who knows. But she was happy to have them as a sponsor, so she asked everybody to sponsor her, you know. So, and she didn't get everybody, but she got at least 10 sponsors to be in that beauty contest. So, which was crooked, by the way.
Yeah.
They would have never let her even place.
They put way too many girls in there. Just wanted the money. It was so
about the money.
It was packed.
But it was an experience for Jada. She walked across the stage and she walked out of her shoe. She popped her foot back in and just kept on going. She didn't fall apart like some of the other girls that would stand there and cry like a fool. You know, I told Jada, if you go on TV to do anything and you get kicked off, like if you're on one of these singing contests and you get kicked off, don't be crying. You better not cry, because I will come up there and beat you if you cry. You better say thank you, and you better be humble and tell them this was an experience that I will remember for the rest of my life, and I know that it will make me better in what I want to do, and thank you for the opportunity. That's what you do. That's what my parents trained me. You better not cry just because you lost. Are you crazy? So, let me go see. Let me go figure something to eat. We are heading to Food for Less and Superior. Superior has chicken legs and quarters for sale for 59 cents a pound. So you can get 10 pounds for $5.90, and that's a lot. And then we're gonna go to Food for Less to get the ribs. And I have to pick up my, what's the beans called again? Northern? I forgot what the beans called. The white beans that you make the baked beans out of. It's either navy beans or northern something.
White beans?
No, it's not white beans. You'll see when we get there.
Southwestern.
So, is it Southwestern? I thought it was Northern. We'll see when we get there. And I have brown sugar for that. I'll pick up a packet of salad macaroni because I might do a cold macaroni salad. And we're just preparing for Tuesday's barbecue for the 4th of July. That's all. The reason we're going this early is because, you know, they put the stuff on sale like 2 days ago, and I don't want to get the crappy parts. Huh? Goats? They have goats over there. I guess this part is unincorporated. I still have 2 beautiful cars for sale, guys, and I really need for these cars to sell. Keep on praying, please, that the right person will come. I'm tired of these looky-loos that are coming to look at that beautiful minivan, and they come with no money in hand because they're looking and they still have to tell their husband, or they're looking and they have to call their baby mama. I'm like, oh, come on already. Stop wasting my time, you know, with this crap, and just come and buy the car and leave. Both Joe and I were wrong. It's Great Northern beans. So we have the ribs, soda. Hello, you're just blocking my view here. Coal, pasta. Of course, me and Joe's staple food, watermelon to eat now, and beans, right? You guys, so when Joe and I were in the grocery store, I can't say grocery. When Joe and I were in the grocery store.
Market.
Yes, I said it, Jada. I said it. Jada says say supermarket, Mom, because it's hard to say grocery. No, I want to say it. When Joe and I were in the grocery store earlier today, there, I said it. We were looking intently on the shelf to see something that was on sale because they like to trick you. They'll say like $2.77 each, and then in the fine print it's like you have to buy 5. No, I only want 1. So we were doing that. So we didn't have an angry look or anything, but I don't think we had a happy look. So this lady went by. She was a black lady, and we passed by her, and she turned around and she said, "You two have unspeakable joy pouring out of you." I'm like, huh? I'm like, thank you. And she goes, "You guys are so happy." And we weren't like jovial or happy at that time, but we weren't mad either. So I looked at Joe and I said, "Flesh and blood did not reveal that to her, Simon Bar Jonah." So you know that's from the Bible, right? When Jesus was asking the disciples, "Who do men say that I am?" And they were telling him, "Oh, they're saying that you're a prophet, that you're Eli, you're this, you're that." I might be wrong on that one, but they're saying you're a prophet. And then he goes, "Well, who do you say that I am?" And Simon Peter says, "You're the Messiah." And Jesus looked at him and said, "Flesh and blood did not reveal that to you, Simon Bar Jonah." And Simon Peter was his name, but Bar or Ben means son of, you know, from biblical stuff. And so Jonah was the dad, I guess, you know, of Simon. And so that made me know instantly that that was the Holy Spirit that used that lady to talk to us, to let us know that everything's going to be okay. because recently we feel like we've been going through the fire. But I told Joe, like Shadrach, Meshach, and that bad Negro, I know you're laughing, Sam, we don't even smell like smoke. So I think I'm going to name this vlog this, We Don't Even Smell Like Smoke. And there is that fourth man in the fire with us. And if you guys remember that story about the 3 Hebrew boys, when they got thrown into the furnace, the people who threw them in there got burnt up. But they didn't get burned up, all right? So I'm like, man, look at the Holy Ghost trying to get me a rhema word. If I wasn't even worried at that moment, but if I even had any moment of worry today, that's all wiped away. And with that plane crash that happened earlier on our freeway on the 405, the man left John Wayne Airport, and I guess he lost an engine, so he was turning back, and the airport was ready to receive him as a crash, and he did not make it over the fence, and he landed on the freeway. I would have crapped my pants if I was on that freeway. And how does this guy just nick the truck? Not this is a regular truck, and the guy that was driving the regular. Wait, let me start over. He nicked this pickup truck in the bed part, and who was driving the pickup truck? A fire captain. That's what I was saying. It's a regular truck. It wasn't a fire truck. Blah blah blah. And at first, the fire captain was like, "My God, the inferno was so intense. I couldn't get in there to save this guy." But when I saw his wife trying to pull him out, I'm like, "I better figure it out." And so he went and he pulled the guy out, and they didn't get burned, but they're saying that they still had massive injuries. So I hope they're going to be okay, husband and wife. And the fireman says everybody had an angel over them out there today, because a lot of people could have died on that freeway with that inferno and the plane crashing. And I looked to Joe and I said, do you think that man and his wife is worrying about anything that was worrying them before that crash? No, right? I said, so whatever it is, it's gonna be all right. Jada, how the song go with Bob Marley? Everything's gonna be all right, right?
Every little thing is gonna be all right. Saying don't
Worry about a thing. Okay, copyright. I want to give Luz a shout out. Luz, I miss you. Text me, let me know you're okay. Aquanetta, I want to give you a shout out too. And I want to say hello to one of my new commenters. Is that the right word? You figure it out. Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. You were on my live the other day. I didn't go live today because I was out there buying those darn groceries. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow evening though. But Christopher, welcome. I know you don't talk too much, but just, you know, stay here with the group. We really love each other. We look out for each other. We pray for each other. And we see each other go through some tests that turn into testimony. We see, oh, hi, Helen. We see each, what happened to she interrupt me? Let me finish my last part of my preaching. We see each other go through some mess that turn into a message. Joshua say, we gonna start a church and Jada gonna preach. Why Jada? I don't know. Because I think Jory could preach, but he just don't know it yet.
Follow me into the kingdom of heaven, my children.
Jada won't
Drink my Kool-Aid.
Drink my Kool-Aid. Stupid. Tell Helena Marie hi when you see stuff.
Hi Helen. Hi Marie, I miss you. And I'm jealous that Damien gets to go to Australia, because if I went to Australia, I'd
Is he going to go to Melbourne?
I think they're going to stop in Melbourne.
Damien is coming with Richard. Damien is coming with Richard. If he goes to Melbourne, can I tell him to holler at you, Marie?
Hi.
We were saying something just now. You were going to speak in tongues.
Oh.
She was...
God will
get us. God will get us. That's not what she did. No, when she was younger. That's what she used to say when she was younger. She goes, Mommy, you want to hear me talk in tongues? Booyaka, booyaka, come down, selecta.
Thailand.
Stupid Jada. I believe in talking in tongues, but I don't believe that everybody who says they talk in tongues are really talking in tongues. I think they're mimicking what the pastor says. What's the other one they said, Joel? No, the pastor always gives a joke about some word that everybody says that's tongues.
Shandani?
No.
Has like Danny in it, no?
No, Joe, what's the one that he said?
What?
Like when people talk in tongues? Edie. Edidii, 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 and he goes, Edidii spells Eddie.
I knew it was a name.
Edidii, that's what so many, you guys, the lightning bolt is gonna catch my butt right now. I love you guys for watching. Katie Ann, thank you for allowing me to say your name in the vlog. Katie Ann, you have such a beautiful name and a beautiful spirit. I'm telling you, every time I'm in a pinch, or I'm talking about Kaden is Princess Roxana, by the way. Talking about Princess Roxana, or Joe asked me, where does she live? And I was telling him, and boom, she texts me. I'm like, get out of my brain, girl. Get out of my brain. Ashanti, hello, how you doing, my love? And Bizu, B-I-S-O-U, I don't know how to spell it. Bizu 39, I think. And what about Des Galukia? Where you been? Where you been, girl? Galukia. I'm in a good mood because Joshua bought me Milo. Yes, yes, yes. Do-a-nani, do-a-nani, do-a-nani. Oh, Jen, I guess who's watching the vlogs now? Yeah. Or who lets me know they're watching the vlogs now? Cousin Fiona. Oh. Hi, Fifi. Joshua bought me Milo from Amazon. I'm gonna have to start putting my Amazon list again because I used to have stuff on the Amazon list and people would buy and send it as a little gift or something, and I always try to put cheap stuff up there. So, Maria, I still have some of your Milo left. Let me show you how much. This has been here since Maria and Dawn came, see? A little bit. I pinch it because it's so special because it came all the way from Australia. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I love you. Thumbs up the video for me. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Au revoir.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See, I'm doing it. Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
Splash?
Yeah.